Welcome to West Feliciana. You know, we get to sell hunting property all over the South and for Mississippi and Louisiana for me. And the places we get to go and the people we get to meet is the coolest thing about my job. On this episode, I want to show y'all one of the coolest places that I get to sell property. It happens to be about 30 minutes from my house, West Feliciana in Saint Francisville. Tonight we're at the Francis, which is one of the many amazing places and restaurants there is in West Feliciana. Being a river parish, you know, you can kill big bucks, ducks, and turkeys. We're actually going to take you on a turkey hunt on this episode with my buddy Stephen Corte, who I sold his property last year. We sell a lot of good ground in this area. The hills, the big hardwoods, that old South feel is just one of the many reasons why you'd want to own property here. And as sportsmen, getting our families involved is number one, or should be. West Feliciana is a place to do that. You can get your wife and your family here because of the great things you can do. Great restaurants, great grocery stores, coffee shops, great shopping, the old South plantations like the Myrtles and many others. Greenwood plantation, there's just so many to offer, or so many cool things to offer. Angola, the prison rodeo, has been featured on almost every channel on TV, NFL Films, ESPN, A&E, you name it, Angola has been featured on there. All this stuff can be right out the back door of your hunting camp in West Feliciana and Saint Francisville, which makes it, of all the places you sell, right at the top. It's a great place to live, a great place to recreate, and like I said, it is a great place to get your family involved in the outdoors and get your wife to the hunting camp, which makes you have more time at the hunting camp. He got his little legs, he's excited. This day, thank you for this food, Lord. Thank you for our family and this great meal. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's eat. Hey, I love bringing a family to St. Francisville, wining and dining, so much fun, great food, a great time in that old South feel. After a great night of eating supper, it's time to get to closing some properties. Hey, we're closing a property, 145 acres in West Feliciana today. Really cool property in a cool area. I sold a lot of tracts in this area, and being just south of the Mississippi line, it offers so much from a hunting / area, timber, wildlife, and that old South feel. We're also closing a small tract right there in Wilkinson County, Mississippi. St. Francisville is cool, but don't discount my Southwest Mississippi. I love Wilkinson County, Mississippi too.
All right, this document, Slay, you signed plenty of these. You signed some of these as well. It's basically my conflict of interest form. There's natural conflicts I can't avoid. I owe you a responsibility to give you your money, and I owe you a responsibility to make sure you get your land in good title. 1, 2, 3. Alright, works. Let's get it.
Yeah, we took a picture in here one day. It was a stressful closing, and the sign was like this. And he didn't know it when he took it, and I didn't know it until...
That's the first time he's admitted that I didn't know when I took it. He usually accuses me.
He says he doesn't know. Yeah. This is a cool property. They plan on building a house out there in the future. They hunt down the road already. They've gotten to know the locals and the landowners right there in that area. They're super happy with their purchase, and I'm excited to see what they turn it into. You know, it's a little different property, more of a homey plantation feel, less big hunting tracks. So every track has a purpose, and every client had different goals, and this one definitely checked all their boxes and accomplished their goals. So we got another one closed, but guess what? That means we got to go get some more listings and do it all over again. So let's get to work. Hey, this is a really cool hunt this week. I got to take a friend of mine who I sold him a tract of land last year. This is an unbelievable place, and it's so cool to go full circle and get to go hunt with him on a place that I sold him. Our mutual buddy Si's coming along with us. He's a great turkey hunter, a great turkey caller. Hey, we got a couple good turkey hunters going to the woods on an exceptional place. I think we're going to get it done this morning. All right, we are pulling up now to the camp here. I sold this buddy of mine, Stephen Corte. We sold him this place last year, his family, and they were looking for a big place with a existing camp for their family to enjoy and hunt. And Steven is a testament about enjoying what you get, because he's up here almost every weekend. He killed a deer his first rifle hunt, and killed a turkey his first turkey hunt out here. They got a lot of good deer on camera. He's got some good deer coming next year. And the main thing for this morning, it's got a lot of turkey. So we go on with him and a buddy of ours, Si, and we'll see if we can get on turkey this morning.
Have you noticed a difference in between the flat ground and the hills as far as the roost gobbling? I was telling Si at the old place I had more luck roosting in the afternoon. In the afternoon, yeah.
It's just like some years. I know one thing. Like, I'm hunting this place out at Buffalo. Like, this place is different, but we've been hunting this place out at Buffalo for the past 2 years. Right where Little Buffalo and the Big Buffalo hit.
You come all over from the Macedonia Road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got 1,600 acres right there. You probably slipped over there. No, but anyway.
I wouldn't do such a thing.
Them turkeys over there, like, they'll humble you. I go kill all mine there and bring the wife and kids to the easier turkeys and flat. They'll humble you over there.
We just got set up on these turkeys. We got Si and Steven. Down there below us is kind of thin, but we close to these two long berries.
Hey, the turkeys ended up pitching out and meeting up with some hens, as they always do, but we're not gonna let them beat us like that. We're gonna make a move, slip around in these Saint Francisville hills, and we're gonna make it happen.
I think it's gonna be right here.
Yeah.
He ain't but about 60.
That's a heavy looking turkey.
Stubborn boy, huh? It's pretty heavy. Damn, it's pretty heavy.
You sure? I'm glad you got him. He was about 18 steps.
Go first.
I just want to see if he gobbled. Did he pick up his head, or he was just kind of looking?
He was looking. I think if we'd have cut a little more, he would have eventually gobbled.
I thought he was going to give us more than that, though.
That turkey sent from right now to the time he flew down he ain't moved 100 yards.
Yeah. And you'd have thought he'd have just popped right straight up over that ridge.
Where did y'all first see him?
Over here.
I saw him come over the edge out the side here.
I heard, don't move to my right, and I'm like, my eyes are I'm doing this.
My eyes were too. I couldn't see him either. I just knew he was in that general direction.
Where'd you first see him, Caleb, right here?
When he was like right there.
But when could you get him on film?
Not till he pretty much got right here.
Oh, another good job. Nice, man. What'd he say? Side the killer.
The killer.
What you mean, side the killer? That's Slade.
You know, I started following Slade a few years ago on social media, and I work in marketing myself in the oil and gas industry, and I've always really appreciated how he's trying to build a brand around real estate and making it more about the experience and the lifestyle. And my family and I were looking to invest in something here locally. I live in Baton Rouge. You know, we had some pretty tight restrictions we were looking for. We wanted something about an hour from town, you know, a pretty large piece, you know, looking for something about 1,000 acres or bigger, and something more turnkey with the house. So the last few years I've been keeping up with Slade, and the market's been very busy, and it was really good to keep in touch with him, let him know in advance what I was looking for, and be proactive about that experience. And he and I were talking one day. He told me he had something coming up in the Tunica, Louisiana area, just north of Saint Francisville, and came up here really not knowing what to expect. I know it's a rugged piece, a rugged area, and coming up to this place, brought my wife. We just fell in love with it. Had a nice home on it, and just a beautiful flat piece of land, big fields, older mature timber, and really felt like we could spend a lot of time here with our children, with our family, and have just been enjoying it ever since. And this first year has been very blessed. We've killed several nice bucks. Now I've killed a couple of turkeys, and it's caught fish in the pond, and it's just been everything we could have hoped for.